There's problems at Rangers that need to get fixed. Take nothing away from Aberdeen, by the way. They deserved the victory. And by far a better team than Rangers. Better manager than Rangers, better recruitment than Rangers, better team than Rangers right now. And Rangers need to get it sorted out.
Yeah, I mean, that goal was Rangers' only shot on target in the second half. And that was at a time when they dominated or had their dominant spell of the game. That's got to be a concern for Philippe Clement, for the Rangers supporters, that they're not creating enough and testing goalkeepers enough.
No, it doesn't seem to be the quality. That was the one bit of quality they showed in the whole game, and they got a goal from it. But Aberdeen dominated from start to finish in terms of, Rangers had 20 minutes where they had a few corners and were putting the ball in the box. But, I spoke about desire a lot, but quality, Aberdeen had more quality throughout the pitch.
I mean, you look at, we both played the possession. Cyril Dessers was just all he wanted to do was fight with the defender. Like, even when the ball's wide and you think, get yourself in the box, you have a chance of scoring a goal, by the way. If you get yourself in the box, you have a chance of scoring. There's no point in staying out the box and hoping somebody's going to cut it back from the byline, hoping somebody's going to arrive there and then you're just going to get a pass in. You need to make defenders work. You need to move. Even, as I said, when you're backing in, you're falling, he's concentrating everything else other than what he should be. But listen, he's not alone. As I said, there's loads out there that are absolutely miles off it. From top to bottom right now, Rangers are leaderless. And I don't care what they're leaderless. You go back to the recruitment, you will probably touch on it. Aberdeen have recruited a team within £2 million. By the way, and what we forget is, sold their best player. They have built this team with £2 million. They are miles ahead of Rangers in terms of a structure, even a work ethic to go and play. Rangers people keep telling me Rangers are cost cutting. They've spent over £10 million and they have downgraded in every single position. And I don't care what anybody says. 8 players from the start were already there before Philippe Clement arrived. 8 of the 11. They have downgraded in every single position and they get what's coming to them. The recruitment from the football club for a number of years now is absolutely miles off it. Blame, in terms of the budget, blame it cuts back what all you want. There is still money being spent. Diamondi cost over £4 million. Jefte, £1 million. Cortez, they need to buy, who we've hardly seen. Egeman, £1.7 million. Project, that one was. Proper, 1.5. Bajrami, 3.4. The list goes on. There is no way this can continue at Rangers, and somebody needs to get a grip of it.
Okay, but you say get a grip. What needs to happen then? In your opinion,
Chris, we know how football.
Well,
yeah. I mean, that's that for me. Yes, now it does, because I think there is no. You can always, if there's progression, you could cut him some slack and say, but it's okay. There's players coming in, like he keeps talking about. There's players. It's a new group. 8 of the 11 were already at the football club before he arrived. That's no progression. That's not progression.
Listen, we've had this conversation before, but if you keep going on this cycle of removing managers, a new manager comes in, he's got the players that the previous manager had, and they're stuck with that squad. I mean, we've seen it at a number of clubs. At Aberdeen, you were critical of the way that Aberdeen got new managers in and never brought that cycle. Yes, they found Jimmy Talleen and it's working now. Is that what you're suggesting Rangers need to do, is just keep going until they maybe find
what's Aberdeen done?
The right one?
Aberdeen have kept going and going and going to they've got the right one. They've got the right one now. And by the way, they might be lucky if they keep a hold of him for a period of time, because the way that Aberdeen's going right now, there's going to be big teams looking at him. You take Rangers, go back to Rangers, sorry. It's easy to say, there's no money there. The crowd will tell you. The crowds are down at Ibrox. Interested to see how many turn up at Hampden, and once that starts to dwindle away, then all of a sudden the club's losing money as well, because the fans don't want to turn out. The fans are key in everything here, because once they get fed up and bored of watching this style of play, or lack of style of play, then that's it. We said it under Michael Beale, we said it under Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Once the fans turn, and believe me, having spoken to a few of them, they have turned. Even the ones with the blue tinted glasses on can see right through what is going on right now. And as I said, it's easy in interviews to go and kick the can down and say, we'll get better. There is nothing to suggest that it's going to get better to give them longer.
They are a rotten watch. I mean, all season. But they have been. I mean, let's get it right. Even the games they've won. I mean, you think the St Mirren should have had a penalty. They've got over the line in games. You can't kid fans. You get to a point, but I just think that they went in so deep with Philippe Clement. This is where the problem lies.
I think he's seen a gap there as well, because he's then realised there's nobody above me to question me. I'm going to drive this. Niles Coppin, as I'll mention his name again, because he can't be totally immune to criticism here, because this is on him as well, the two of them. The recruitment has been diabolical.
Once
again.